there's another new A350 freighter customer. Plus, Qantas announces they'll be replacing their Boeing aircraft with Airbus. Qantas is the flag airline of Australia. Their wide-body aircraft fly all around the world, bringing people to and from down under. But what foreigners might not know about the airline is that they're not an international-only airline. They also fly within the country. They do this sometimes with their A330s, but mainly via their 737s, and also through their QantasLink subsidiary that relies heavily on an older Boeing plane, the 717. With 787s also in the mainline fleet, it's safe to say Qantas is a good customer of Boeing. Until today, when it was announced that they will be replacing their 75 737s and 20 717s with A220s and A321s over the next 10 years. The original total of aforementioned Boeing narrowbodies comes out to 95, but Qantas is confident in their own future because on top of the firm order of 20 A220s and 20 A320 XLRs, they also secured options for 94 additional Airbus narrowbodies, making for a total order of 134 Airbus aircraft if fully exercised. This is a huge win for Airbus, and honestly, it makes me happy because both types of Airbus narrowbodies are state-of-the-art when it comes to customer comfort, which is quite important when you're flying for long durations. Keeping our focus on Airbus, a third customer has emerged for the manufacturer's upcoming A350 freighter. In a recent video of mine, I mentioned that it's very likely that Singapore Airlines and Qatar Airways will want the new freighter, and already I have been proven at least half right because Singapore Airlines announced that they've signed a letter of intent for 7 A350 freighters. The airline is already the biggest A350 operator in the world with over 50 of the type at the time of this recording, so adding the cargo version of the platform certainly makes economical sense, especially when considering that they'll be replacing aging 747s. A350 freighter deliveries for Singapore are set to begin in late 2025. And I wouldn't be surprised if we see Singapore add a couple extra to that order. So now, CMA CGM, Air Lease Corp, and Singapore Airlines are confirmed A350 freighter customers. Like I said, I'd bet that Qatar Airways will also place an order, as will DHL. I don't think FedEx will, at least anytime soon, given their recent acquisition of numerous 777 freighters, but with some aging 747s and not to mention A300s, I think we'll see UPS eventually order some A350 freighters as well. Some speculate Cargolux will become a customer, but I don't think so. Unless they become desperate to get as much capacity as possible, I think they'll be patient and be an early customer of the 777X freighter whenever that comes around. We'll just have to wait to see. And just as we were finishing up this video, some more breaking news was released. The Air France KLM group have just signed a deal with Airbus for 160 A320neo family aircraft, with 100 of those being firm orders. Additionally, they are now the fourth official customer of the A350 freighter. Air France in particular have signed up for 4 of the type, with options for 4 more. However, these options can also be exercised as the passenger variant if desired. These 4 A350s will be used to boost Air France's existing cargo capacity, which, including passenger aircraft bellies, consists of 2 dedicated 777 freighters. It's not yet quite clear how all these narrow bodies will be divvied up amongst the 3 airlines. You didn't forget about Transavia, did you? But as it stands, KLM currently has 46 737s, Air France has 107 A320 family jets, and Transavia has a whopping 89 737s. KLM and Transavia are already set to split up 100 A320neos in an existing deal with Airbus, and Air France is set to receive 26 more A350s, of which they already have 12. This new order batch is set to begin getting delivered in 2023. At this point, you know Boeing is panicking, and from what I've heard and simply have seen, they cannot agree on how to go forward. But I think with all this recent Airbus news, that has probably pushed them over the edge. I suspect we will hear about some concrete plans sometime next year or the year after regarding the so-called 797. Thanks for watching this video, and consider subscribing to get more content like this. And with that, I'll see you in the next one.